Have you heard what's buzzing around the league right now? The trade rumor mill is churning at light speed, and this one has fans all over the NBA landscape absolutely losing their minds. Picture this: the Chicago Bulls and the Golden State Warriors, two storied franchises with very different trajectories, are rumored to have a blockbuster deal in mind, one that would send a two-time All-Star straight to the Bay in exchange for young Jonathan Kuminga. Yes, you heard that right, Kaminga to Chicago, mega veteran to Golden State. In today's video we're diving deep into this explosive rumor, what it means for both teams, how it impacts the Warriors' season outlook, and whether this blockbuster really makes sense for all parties involved. So sit back, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's dive into everything you need to know about this sizzling trade pitch and the Warriors' season update. Let's start with the star of the show, Golden State's rumored incoming veteran. Talk about a headline maker. We're talking all-star caliber, Hall of Fame trajectory, a two-time all-star who's going to bring the experience, the leadership, and the je-ne-sais quoi that Steph Curry and Klay Thompson love to share the court with. His name? Well, rumors vary. Some sources hint at a perimeter gunner with MVP pedigree, others whisper about a two-way wing who can defend at an elite level while dropping 25 points on any given night. But no matter who it is, we're talking serious impact. Imagine the locker room synergy: Klay chilling on the wing, Draymond orchestrating the defense, Steph cooking up 40-point nights. And now this new all-star adding another layer of scoring, spacing, and swagger. Golden State immediately turns into a legitimate contender, with options and depth that would make any coach drool. Now flip the script: Jonathan Kuminga, that athletic marvel, off the board for Golden State, heading to Chicago. With his blend of youth, athleticism, and unreal potential, Kaminga brings fresh excitement to a Bulls team hungry for growth. Imagine the Windy City catching wind of his dunks, blocks, and rookie flash. Ticket sales would soar, energy would pop, and the youth movement would gain real momentum. Kaminga's versatility allows him to play multiple positions, adapt to mismatches, and grow alongside point guard phenoms like Ayo Dosunmu or Kobe White. Add a high-ceiling wing to a rebuilding roster, and you've got the makings of a fun, dynamic future, one that Bulls fans would welcome with open arms. Let's break down why this deal makes sense, starting with Golden State. For years, the Warriors have been a big three team: Curry, Thompson, Green. But that core is aging, and the supporting cast has been inconsistent. Enter the trade: Golden State packages Kaminga, plus maybe some draft picks or role players, to bring in a proven all-star. Instant credibility. That's a player you can plug into the starting lineup and know you're getting 20-plus points, maybe more. He spaces the floor, hits threes, defends perimeter threats, and extends the championship window, all with a veteran presence that elevates Steph and company suddenly. This is not just a team that competes, it's a team with title ambitions again. Lock these guys in with a Big 12/10 seed, and in the playoffs you've got experience, chemistry, and that killer instinct. The ideal scenario for a title run. Now look at Chicago's side. Kaminga rushes into a starting role, gets tons of minutes, flashes raw potential, and becomes a cornerstone around which the Bulls can build. They can pair youth with youth, growing alongside him instead of squeezing him into a veteran-heavy rotation. Plus, dumping salary for a rookie contract? Smart cap management. And let's be honest, deep down, the Bulls are still a rebuilding franchise. Better to bet on upside rather than clog time with an aging all-star who might only chase individual numbers. This is about long-term gain, drafting flexibility, and creating a legitimate young core that could propel Chicago back into contention in a few years. But this is the NBA, and trades are never that simple. So let's tackle the potential challenges, the but wait moments. First, there's the risk on both sides. Golden State might not click with the new all-star as well as expected. Maybe he's a ball stopper, maybe he craves isolation rather than team offense, or maybe he's past his prime. Bringing in a big name doesn't guarantee chemistry. On the other side, Kaminga to Chicago seems exciting, but can he live up to the hype? We've seen flashes, but consistency remains a question. Will he adjust to a bigger role, develop his jumper, learn to be reliable late in games? It's a big ask for a 20-something forward, especially when expectations can get unrealistic fast. Then there's trade logistics, draft pick packages, contracts, matching salaries. Chicago has cap space but maybe not the right mix of pieces to satisfy Golden State's GM. Will Chicago include promising young assets like Kobe White or draft picks? Will Golden State be willing to part with their rising star, or covet even more around him? These delicate negotiations often stall deals that seem perfect on paper. Still, the fan reaction alone has been through the roof. On Twitter and Reddit, Warriors fans are salivating over the idea. Imagine a bench with not just Poole but this added scoring punch. Imagine an older core refreshed and threats stacked at every position. Meanwhile, Bulls fans are excited about Kaminga's cultural fit with their young stars, his dunking prowess filling the United Center with hype. Social media? Blowing up. From an analytical standpoint, here's how the numbers break down. Golden State trades away a 20-point per game, 6-rebound, 3-assist wing in his prime for a similar statistical projection but with upside loss. Kaminga's per 36 numbers at 18.83 with solid defensive metrics. The Bulls would basically be trading potential for promise. Golden State, meanwhile, trades future upside for immediate impact. Win now versus build up later. It's a classic clash. Let's pivot into the season weather on the Bay. The Warriors are this close to breaking through again. Tensions rising with the Western Conference tightening. Denver looks dominant. Phoenix still lethal. Lakers, Clippers plotting. So Golden State needs engine upgrades. The Curry-Thompson-Green core isn't enough. They need deeper benches, better shooting, more perimeter defense. That rumored all-star brings exactly that. If the trade drops before the deadline, the Warriors could surge into dangerous form before playoff seeds are locked. Then there's the coaching angle. Steve Kerr's creativity depends on adaptable pieces. Add a veteran scorer who can shine off the bench or start. Tony Parker-like flexibility. Imagine switching from small ball to hybrid setups. Defensively, Draymond could roam the second line while our new wing handles the perimeter, helps side rotations. Offensively, the bench unit now says Kennard, Wiggins, new all-star instant lethal stroke. Kerr smiles in film sessions, spacing metrics light up, analytics nod heads. What about the Bulls? Their coach, Billy Donovan, knows youth needs space and reps. Kaminga fits that mold as a corner threat, as a swipe blocker, as someone who can chase rebounds and showcase athleticism. He has room to grow under Donovan's system. Surround him with vocal vets like DeRozan or Levine, and you've got young plus mentor dynamic going strong. Over time, add draft picks or rotation players around Kaminga to build. Bulls fans would say, this is the kind of foundation we've been longing for. Let's zoom out now. Is this trade truly doable? League source optimism is moderate, but league execs caution teams often dream up perfect trades in summer, but reality sets in come mid-season. Golden State would have to take on salary, jokers like iffy contracts, or be willing to part with draft capital. Bulls would need to be patient, maybe include future first-rounders who Spurs or others covet. The pieces don't necessarily fit perfectly. It takes time, money, and negotiating finesse. And yet, what if? What if it happens? A season-altering shakeup. The Warriors roll out Steph, Klay, new all-star, Draymond, Wiggins. That's elite. Kaminga thrives in Chicago, averaging 15 points, 6 boards, flashes of highlight brilliance, and builds street cred. Suddenly this rumor becomes the trade heard around the league, a turning point for both franchises. Now let's pivot to off-season strategy. If Golden State lands their dream all-star, they might shift their draft strategy. Suddenly they don't chase size in the lottery, they look for bench depth, shooters, defensive wings, rim run guards. Their free agent radar lights up. Now assessing if they can maximize this new core. Chicago, meanwhile, might pivot by choosing to chase cap space, draft assets, or veteran alignments around youth. Let's talk